Peace and love, y'all. Peace and love, peace and love. Welcome to the sacred room. I give infinite gratitude for you for coming here today, for being here, for being open to receive. Today's intentions, today's reading is really the energy right now. We are in a super blood lunar eclipse on a full moon in Leo. Mama was like, oh, you like challenges, huh? I'm going to give them to you right now, right here. Super lunar eclipse, super blood lunar eclipse on a full moon in Leo. So really the energy that I've been feeling mostly is just speaking what you desire and focusing less on the things that you don't want. Like really speaking your heart's truest desire. What is your spirit calling you to do? What is your soul calling you to do? And ignoring the rest, ridding the rest, removing the rest, not wasting any more energy where it is not needed. Anything that is holding you back from fulfilling and pursuing what it is that you truly desire, opening yourself up to receive new. And yes, I am live, so I apologize in advance if the connection is funky, but we should be good. I speak that into existence, so speaking my heart's truest desire. Also, I give infinite gratitude for your support as well. And I am accepting donations too. That information is in the description box below. So if you resonate with this, take what resonates, leave what does not. And yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to ask me below. Okay, so the current energy, the bottom of the deck, is the Ten of Fire. And pretty much what this is you just really weighing your options. You have a lot of things, options in front of you, a lot of possibilities, and there's some resistance. There's some resistance from walking away from what no longer serves you and opening yourself up to what does. And so, whatever this is, it's really taking a lot of your energy, whatever situation you're in, may it be a relationship or a job, a workplace, but whatever it is, it's draining your energy, and you're wanting to move forward, but it's difficult because you're not allowing yourself to fully let go from this, whatever it is, this energy that is holding you back. And so it's really causing you to be imbalanced in ways. You have the tools for balancing, but whatever it is that is holding you back is keeping you from maintaining your balance, and it's causing a lot of mess. So we have the Four in Earth, and you see the goats upside down. So it's just really being unstable, and it's not that you're not capable of stability. It's just that this energy that you're carrying that is not your energy is causing you to be imbalanced, and it's really causing a lot of mess here. So you're having to constantly clean up a lot of things. It's slowing you down, and it's draining a lot of your energy to the situation, just draining a lot of your energy. And yeah, like sometimes you feel like you have the balance, but then something pops up, and then you fall out of balance again, and you have to clean something up, and it's not even your mess that you're really having to clean up. It's like others' mess, and that you make your own mess. And you have a way out. You have a way to escape from this. It's just that you're choosing to stay here from some type of resistance. Maybe you are afraid. You don't know what the future is looking like. You don't know what you can't really see how you'll be without what it is that you're holding on to. So it's hard to accept that. I think it's fear of losing or letting go and being without and being empty. But in order to receive what it is that's waiting for you, you have to be open. You have to be open to receive that. Yes. So you have a lot of options here. There's a lot of things pointing at you, a lot of ways that you can go. So it's really just prioritizing and organizing, seeing what makes sense to do first. It's like you have all these things that you want to do, but it's like, where do I start? I'm thinking about money, I'm thinking about finances. I have to do this, but whatever this is that you're holding on to is draining your energy. Or I want this kind of lifestyle, but this person is holding me back, or whatever your situation may be. I feel like this is definitely career focused though, and maybe it is some person or related to your career, or that's keeping you from pursuing this job or this passion that you're really wanting to fall into. And it really could be your own self too, just facing your own egos in the people that you're around or the situation that you are in that is triggering this ego. Ego meaning like holding you back, convincing you that you aren't worthy or you don't deserve more when you do deserve more. And like I said, you have all these possibilities, but it's just fear that's standing in the way of letting go and actually trusting that what you have for you is for you, and that it will bring you abundance. But you have to let go. You have to let go and trust in your dreams, trust in the phases and the cycles, that you are no longer going around in the same karma anymore. Maybe last year you were faced with a lot of energies that weren't yours that drained you, and maybe even your own energy too, combined with other energies that you were around that drained you, and now it's different. You know, the energy is better. The situation that you're in, it's it's difficult to let go because you are content with it. It's just draining a lot of your energy and taking a lot of your focus from what it is that you truly love, that truly makes you happy, that your heart is truly calling you to do. Um, and it's just trust that is needed, trusting in your dreams and everything that you've been creating throughout this year, that you've been working on, all the opportunities that have been presented to you, that have surrounded your passion and what you truly love to do. Trust that, reflect on that, acknowledge those moments, and dive into your dreams. And when you start to do that, you'll you'll gain so much. You'll have enough for your own self, you'll have enough for the community, you'll have enough for people, but you have to fill your own cup up and choose yourself, choose you first. And then you'll be able to fully give your heart to other people. But you can't if your energy is drained. You have to take care of yourself, and it's wintertime as well. And so really just utilizing this energy to isolate, to hermit crab it, to hibernate, and really asking yourself what it is that you want to do. What do I need? And writing your needs down, and what it is that I want to do. What do I desire to do? And then looking at based on your needs, choosing what to do first. What makes sense to do first based on what I need, and what's going to get me what I need. Really prioritizing and looking at your options. And don't let your mind defeat you. There's a whole bunch of, don't let your mind blind you. There are a lot of opportunities that you see. There's a mission, there's a calling of some sort that you're ignoring, signs that you are ignoring because you're content with where you are, and it's just changed. Last year may have been difficult with releasing, and it may have been very heavy, but only because you were releasing shadows and old experiences and just breaking cycles and karma. But that karma is gone now. So now the energy is more focused on you to remembering, not really comparing the now to then, but just kind of holding them up together. And yes, comparing, but not in a sense where you're making the same decisions. It's not the same situation. The energy is different. The people that you're around are different. You're different, so you're attracting what you are now. And really, it's just not letting go of the fear that you had last year, or before in the past. And whether it had been a few years ago, whatever energy that held you back from being open to receive new, being open to growth, release that energy. That is the completion. That is the complete closure from that karma as well, is releasing that fear and that habit that you created of, it's not good enough, I'm not good enough, I'm not ready, I still need this and that. And trust yourself. Trust that you are where you are supposed to be, and that this calling, this pulling on your heart to what you are desiring to do, trust that, and give your full energy to what it is that you truly desire so you can manifest it. You're giving your energy to this job or this person, and not enough to yourself. So that same energy that you're applying to the external, apply it internally, and just watch how it manifests. Watch, just trust in that, trust in your visions, trust in yourself, and hold yourself accountable. And encourage and motivate yourself like you do for other people and other people's jobs and other people's wellness and health. Motivate yourself in that way too. And there's a lot of things just pecking at your feet, it's pulling on you, and it's just telling you hey, pay attention, but you are just choosing to lean on whatever this energy is that's draining you. You're choosing to just kind of stay content with it, and you're ignoring all of this wide open sea, this world over here that's just waiting for you, this beauty that's just waiting and calling for you, you know, this freedom. And you're resisting flying, you know, you're resisting the jump and trust. You know, you're resisting because you don't know what the landing is going to be like, but it's going to be what you desire. And speak what you desire. Don't speak what you don't want. Speak only what you want to manifest. And what you speak to manifest will automatically diminish what it is that you do not want or do not desire. But you don't have to don't waste any more energy on the things that you don't want, or that you do not desire, that is not serving your mission or your passion. Not even a thought. Don't waste any energy on that thought. You know, spend all of your energy on the things that you want to manifest, and don't ignore those signs. Don't ignore what it is that your heart is telling you to do. And yeah, you, like I said, you are flying over the past. You know, you see your past. You're not afraid to look at it, you know, because you're completely healed from it, or you're healing from it. You're seeing it and you're gaining clarity. But it's closure that's coming into an end, and the closure will come to an end as you dive into what it is that you truly want to do, as you continue to ask yourself what it is that you want to do, what you truly desire. And once you start to dive more into that, into self internally, then that closure will happen. And if you have had closure, then it's just a reflection. It's reflecting on what you have learned and the lessons you've learned. And once you're able to fully let go, and fully understand, overstand why you were in the situation that you're in now, once you're able to let that go, everything will just kind of click together like a puzzle piece. It'll all make sense to you. You'll know why you were where you were, and why now it's time to move, and why it's time for change. I'm gonna turn the light on because it's getting dark and the sun is setting. So yeah, there we go. Sorry, plant. Sorry, Mabel. Okay. So yes. Don't be afraid to dive. Don't be afraid to fly. Don't be afraid to fly. Fly. And trust. Trust that every move that you're making, you are on the right path. You are in divine order. Everything's happening in divine order. You are on a divine path. And it's of love too. It's all of love. And of power. You are really, really focused on, you know, power is really the main focus, especially with this energy, this full moon energy at this moment. This eclipse energy, it's really, and it's in Leo, so it's really focusing on what it is that you truly want, and being confident in what it is your heart is telling you to do, and that willpower to stand, not even stand next to, but that willpower to stand into your power, into what it is that you want, and not even giving the ego any attention or any energy, because it's just draining you, and it's going to defeat you. It's going to tell you you're not good enough, you're not ready. It's going to put those fears into your mind, and you don't need that. You know, don't waste any energy on that. Don't dwell on those things. Focus on what it is that you want, so you can manifest that energy, so that energy can be in rotation in these creations that you're birthing. It's like a newborn baby. You know, you protect your baby from certain energies and certain environments, you know, so do that with your baby right now, with this baby. And even if you're physically having a baby, this is all for that as well. Protect your creation. So once you're able to fully let go, you'll have so much space, and you'll be relieved from this space, you know, that you didn't even know that you had, that you know that you have, but you were resisting because it was like almost a too good to be true, you know. But miracles are happening. This is the time. This energy right now is very intense, and it's good intense, you know. It's nothing to run from, or to ignore or shy away from. It's energy that needs to be taken advantage of, and really just, you need to use this energy right now to let go, so that way you can walk in love and you can see your options. You can see how much space you have and the limited possibilities that you have when you trust yourself. And you'll be planting seeds. You'll know you'll be planting seeds with love and with pure energy, with divine energy. And these seeds will grow. These seeds will grow and they will prosper. They will bring you abundance. They will bring you new environments, new people, and you'll inspire other people as well to do the same thing. And really, just because you decided to go into you, and yeah, yeah. The energy behind that, when you are manifesting, is really focusing on balancing your masculine and feminine energy. So the energy behind that, I don't know, my phone's planting those seeds, is duality, and really just coming into harmony with your masculine and feminine energy, and really finding that balance, that communication. When you're tired, rest. Honor your feminine side. This goes for the men too. And when you are ready to move and you have energy, act, utilize that energy to pursue, to manifest, to move forward, to grow, to put into action. And when you're tired, allow yourself to rest. Because when you allow yourself to rest, you'll gain more energy and you'll be able to get so much more done, opposed to running on energy that is dry. So yes, just really find that harmony, work on that harmony, use that harmony that you are, and with that you'll have pure communication, and not only with your own self but just with others. You'll be expressing yourself more to yourself. You'll be expressing your heart's desire to yourself, and really using that throat chakra to really speak what it is that you want, and it'll happen like that. You'll see miracles happening right before your eyes. And really take patience too. It takes patience. You speak things and just know that you have it. Once you say it, it's going to happen, and it's going to be presented to you when you're ready to receive it in divine order and divine timing. Yes. And really, the self-love, you'll be rewarding yourself. You'll really appreciate yourself and love yourself for choosing you and choosing this path, choosing this way of going and letting go of the old. You'll understand why it is that you had to let go. You'll understand it. You'll understand why that energy no longer served you. And it's not that this energy is even bad energy. It probably isn't horrible, heavy energy. It's just not aligned with your purpose and your mission. And it could be heavy energy that you need to release off of you, but it's all just more supporting the reason why you need to let go and move forward, and really just seeing your options. And as a result of that, as you'll be basking in this abundance, in this creating your own gateways for yourself, you won't be resisting anymore. Like at first, this energy was resistance and, really walking on fire, walking on the things that are draining your energy and burning you out, making you tired. And now it's really the opposite. It's water, no longer fire. It's you're in waters. They call it undines and mermaids. But you'll be going with the flow, and you'll be in more control. Poet. But see her holding on to the shells. You'll be really listening, receiving communication. Really, your communication with the spirit, with the universe, with the divine, will be more clear. And even with yourself will be more clear and be more receptive. Even with others, it'll be more receptive. And it'll give you power. It'll show you. You being open to communication is you being open to growth. Did that make sense? Yes. So you allowing yourself to receive the signs and the lessons that you need from the universe or from other things to serve your purpose and your mission, it will give you power, you know, because you'll know how to manifest it. You'll know how to you'll be really focusing, utilizing that wisdom that you've gained in the past from past situations and applying them to now. It won't take too much thought to it, you know, it'll just kind of come naturally. And like I said, you'll be going with the flow, and it'll be pure energy. You'll really be observing and just really looking at, you see her just looking out into the sea, you know, just looking for, you'll really just be really looking at your baby grow. You'll be looking at your creations grow, and you'll be in the creations. You'll be creating as it's creating, and you'll be present with that. And yes, you'll be attracting this same energy, people who are on the same path and who are also creating and in creative spaces and being mindful of their energies as well. You'll start to see your environment shift. You won't really have to do too much of changing it because you've let go of that control in the past, where you really had to like boom 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 put that down on everybody, or like even right now you having to release some things, that there's some energies that aren't serving your purpose. You'll be in your purpose at this stage, and anything that does come into your circle, if it's not for you, then it won't be there. It won't be there for long. It won't stay. It won't remain. It won't affect you and your growth and your creations. You'll be so focused on you and focused on, you know, the messages that you're receiving from the divine, that nothing can really distract you. Nothing can distract you. And it'll be joy. You know, you'll be having fun. You'll be well balanced and using that strength. You know, embracing yourself, loving yourself, being more compassionate with yourself, and encouraging yourself to really move forward, to stay consistent. And yeah. So that is it, y'all. I'm also gonna pull some chakra cards. I've been feeling led to do some chakra readings, and that's really mind, heart, body, and soul readings. But I do look at the chakra energy, and also the energy of nature and the elements of nature as well. So yes, I do straw pullings for your mind, body, heart, and soul. So I'm going to pull for the mind first, and this is just really going to show you what energy needs to be focused on mentally. So I'm pulling for the body now. Physically, what energies needs to be focused on your physical self, your physical being. What energies need to be focused on your spiritual being. Your emotional being. We're doing that next. Emotional being. And what energies need to be focused on your spiritual, your soul. spiritual being. Okay, so for your mental being, what the energies that needs to be focused on is really speaking what it is that you want to, that speaking the visions that you're receiving, the ideas, the dreams that you're receiving, and expressing it, putting it into action. Not, not only speaking it or writing it down in your journal, but actually expressing yourself outwardly, not only just speaking it, but actually what it is that I need to do to put this into play. Blue represents the throat chakra. So we've been talking about this the entire reading. Really, it's a lot of blue in this reading as well. So it's really just expressing your heart's. We've been talking about this the entire reading. Just it's a lot of blue in this reading, and so it's really just focusing on your throat chakra and expressing your heart's truest desire. And yes, so that's for the mind. For the body, we have the root chakra. Red is the color for the root chakra. So really just grounding and removing what it is that is depleting your energy and that is causing you to be out of balance, that is taking away from your time of rest. When you are tired and you don't feel like moving, what is it that is pulling you to do that you feel like you have to do, and so that way you can have more energy to put towards what it is that you need to be doing in your passion, what you really desire to do, what makes you happy. So really, really prioritizing your money, and budgeting what it is that you need every month, food, bills, all of that, etc. The money that you need to get tools for your creations or for your passion or whatever it is that you are focused on to build this business or create this business. Whatever it is that you need to do, it just requires grounding and prioritizing and really writing down or drawing out or speaking out loud what it is that needs to happen in order to do so, to manifest it. Emotionally, we have the throat chakra, so really looking at your heart's truest desire, focusing on that and speaking your heart's truest desire, journaling it and then speaking it out loud. When you write it down, speak it out loud and put it into the universe. Do not speak what you do not want. Speak what you desire only. And if you want to write down things that you want to release, that's perfectly fine. But don't waste I advise not to waste any energy on things that you don't desire. Just focus on putting all of your energy into your heart's truest desire. Express that in any form that you feel the need to, whether it's through a painting, whether you need to paint this vision out or paint what your heart is, whether you need to write it in a poem, so you can really become connected and feel and become one with those emotions, whatever it is that you need to do to express your heart's truest desire. And spiritually, grounding, spiritually and centering in your heart. So really connecting with nature when it comes to grounding the root chakra. Green is the color for the heart chakra. So for the root chakra and your spirituality, it's really focusing on connecting with the elements of nature and being outside. When you need to release things that aren't serving your spirit, that aren't serving your soul, speak them outside. Well, I know I just said to speak more of what you desire, but talk to nature. If you go outside, talk to nature, because when you speak it out, the wind carries it away and it evaporates. When you're in your room, thoughts go up and hit the walls and come right back to you. So be outside in nature and really don't even speak what you don't want. We're gonna stick with that. Speak what you truly desire. That's why the heart chakra straw came out as well. So really grounding in nature and speaking what your soul desires, what you love out in nature, and telling nature what it is that you want to do, asking for it, claiming it, saying that you have it. Desire is something that you already have, and you're just building on top of what you already have. So really, really centering in gratitude and filling your love up with that. Being grateful for what you do have and the tools that you do have that you can utilize to manifest this future and these passions and this goal. Um, so yes, that is all. I thank you so much for being with me today. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to leave some down in the description below or in the comments, you know. And yes, thank you so much for being here, and peace and love to y'all. Mwah. Infinite gratitude for your existence.